10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
What am I going to choose?
9, 8, 7.
Ally or betray?
6, 5, 4,
This is impossible!
3, 2, 1.
I might regret this in a minute.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
Someone's dead. Like, that's got to have happened.
Thank you for your participation.
I don't trust half of these people, which is problematic.
Ambidex gates now opening.
Luna and I stepped out of our AB room a little later than the others. They were already gathered in front of the projection, awaiting the announcement of the results.
You chose Ally, right? Are you sure that was okay?
Yeah. What else was I gonna do? I promised. It'll be fine. Sure, Phi chose Ally too.
Really?
No. Come on, what's with you? You not trust Phi?
No, that's not what I mean. It's just...
Let's just go have a look, shall we? Why are we even talking about this? We know what'll happen in just a few seconds.
You're right. Let's go.
I have a bad feeling about everything!
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Good, Quark. Good. Fuck you, I knew this was happening. God damn it, Phi.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Hey! What the hell is this? Why'd you choose betray? I thought we promised!
We? I don't remember that.
What?
You promised me. You said you'd choose Ally.
Oh, you clever bitch.
But I don't recall promising you anything. I was free to choose whatever I wanted.
Hold on.
You should have seen this coming.
Yeah, to be fair, I did. But Sigma is a little slow on the uptake.
I told you I'd make you pay. And now I am.
Pay for what? What did I do to you, Phi? Huh? I had absolutely no idea what she was talking about.
You reap what you sow. This is your fault. You chose betray first.
I'm sorry. First? My brain's like, what? First? Do you mean in round 1?
No. I mean the first round, too.
No. Oh, no, wait, no, I did. Shit. No, wait, no. We haven't played a round 2 yet. What the fuck is going on? Have you lost it? Take a real good look at the results up there. This is round 2. My vote was ally. Yours was betray. I didn't betray you. I've never betrayed you.
Yes, you have. Remember? Oh, don't lie to me, Sigma.
What?
Drop the act. There's no way you don't know by now.
Know about what?
What's happening to you? The strange things you've been seeing.
Do you mean the... premonitions? I wanted to say it, but as the word formed itself in my mouth, I felt a tingle along my back of my neck. Someone was looking at me. I turned around to see Luna, Clover, and Kay.
What are the two of you talking about? It's nothing.
I beg to differ.
Forget about it.
I'm afraid it's not that simple. You were the only person who chose to betray this round. Is there some connection to what you and Sigma were discussing?
Yes, there is a... connection. But you wouldn't believe me.
Try me! I've played the first nonary game. I've seen some bullshit.
You don't know that. We might believe a lot.
Clover's like, yeah, I was there. I'll believe you. Also, I'm Mickey Mouse suddenly for some reason. I've been to Kingdom Hearts. Fi looked away and scowled. She's not impressed with my Mickey Mouse impression. For several long moments, her eyes stared off into the distance. I could also see her mind working. Finally, she sighed and spoke.
Right. Well, I've got 9 points now.
Don't just brush it off and leave!
So sorry, but I'm out of here.
Huh? What do you mean?
Do I really have to explain it? I'm leaving. Through the number 9 door.
Hey! Wait! I scrambled around in front of her and threw my arms out.
You're in my way. Move.
No! I'm not letting you go! What happened to you? I didn't think you were the kind of person who'd ditch the rest of us just so you could get away.
When someone betrays your trust, feels like a part of you dies. For me, I guess it was the part that cared.
I haven't betrayed you yet, though!
I don't think you have even the slightest idea what that feels like.
Betrays your... Wait, what are you saying? I still say like before all this, Fi and Sigma were boyfriend and girlfriend, but...
Whatever. Just get out of my way.
No, I'm not moving!
I see. Then you leave me no choice.
As she spoke, Fi bent down. Oh god, she's doing this ninja shit again. Then shot into the air and over my head. I spun around to see her standing next to the number 9 door, her hand on the lever. You!
Nice try.
She grinned and tightened her grip on the lever.
Plaudite, acta est fabula.
What the hell's that?
It's Latin. Applaud. The play has ended. That's what it means.
Latin?
See you later.
There was Latin on one of the gravestones. In the bee garden. Wait! Stop! A bolt of searing light roared through my brain. Oh, aneurysm! When I came to, I was floating in a field of nothingness. How is this to be continued? Where do we go from there? Where do I go from I'm in the void? Well, that was an ending. In air quotes, I think. We're at 50 minutes. I could take a look at what happens if I betray. Or I could do that in another episode. Because I feel like it's not going to take me long. So if I go... Yeah, because this looks fairly short, if I'm honest. So I'm going to go to the AB round 2 and choose Betray this time. Just as like a little finishing bit. And we're here. And we're picking the other option. It's gonna...
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
It's gonna be the exact same thing that happened with Alice, isn't it?
Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation.
Don't thank me for this.
Ambidex gates now opening.
And if anyone asks, she betrayed me first. Luna and I stepped out of the AB room a little later than the others. They were already gathered around the front of the projection, awaiting the announcement of the results.
So, you chose betray.
Yeah.
Did you do it to protect yourself? Were you worried that Phi might choose betray?
That's a good question.
Huh?
I'm honestly not sure myself why I did it.
Well, we should go see the results. I want to see how Kay and Clover voted.
Right. Let's go then. Is this the everyone dies option?
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
Is this the I'm an asshole so everyone dies option?
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Called it! Called it! She's gonna kick my ass with her fucking ninja skills!
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Guess who's leaving, bitches?
Well played, Sigma. I guess a promise means a lot to you.
I had nothing to say. She was right. I'd broken a promise.
Why did you do it? Nothing to say? I guess I misjudged you. I thought you were better than this.
Don't fucking guilt trip me, Phi. I know what happens in the other timeline.
That was not a smart move, Sigma. I won't forget this. I'll make sure you pay, even if it's the last thing I do. Elapsum semel occasionum, non ipse potest Jupiter reprehendere.
More Latin? What's that?
A Latin proverb.
What does it mean?
Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity. Jupiter is a Roman god. Actually, he's kind of the Roman god. He's in charge of all the others.
He is? I didn't know this. This might be why Jupiter's the biggest planet out there. I think. Yeah, makes sense.
Not even Jupiter, the ruler of the gods, can take back what's been done. You did something bad. You're not gonna get a chance to take it back.
I turned away from Phi. I couldn't stand to look at her anymore. In front of me were Kay and Clover. Their eyes bored into me with cold disapproval, and I looked away. They both chose an ally, as promised. The only person who betrayed anyone was me. The only person with 9 BP was me. Little wonder I wasn't very popular.
What do you intend to do?
Leave. Duh.
You aren't thinking about trying to open the number 9 door, are you?
For a moment, I considered the unthinkable. Could I break through them and reach the door? Once I was through, I'd be out of the game and free from their judgment. But no, I couldn't do that. How could I possibly justify leaving them all behind so I could escape on my own? Why'd I chosen betray? In my memory, it seemed like an almost flippant choice, as if I'd just been curious to see what would happen. Yeah, it was just like a what if. If betrayal was what I wanted, then I should have made that choice with commitment. But there I was, and I couldn't turn back. Even if I didn't try to open the number 9 door, they would all be suspicious of anything I did. Trust is easy to break and hard to repair. Unless I could somehow turn back the clock, I was stuck with the consequence of my actions.
Elapsum semel occasionum, non ipse potest Jupiter Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity.
How could I do something like that was beyond the reach of a god? I don't know. This time travel bullshit seems to be real up there. Why had I just chosen ally? What would be happening to me right now? Yeah, no. What if? Then Phi spoke and I blinked.
Sigma, we're just doing this to be safe. We can't let you run around with 9 BP. I'm afraid you're going to have to sleep for a little while. Okay?
Huh? I started to turn around, but it was already too late. I felt a heavy hand slam into the back of my neck. And it fucking snapped, apparently. And then everything went dark. Yeah, I figured it was never going to be a thing. Every ending begin... What's that? Sorry, I'm ruining everyone's immersion. So any of the endings in VLR. Okay, well, yay, and I got that wasn't supposed to happen. So any of the bad endings, I did it good. No, I didn't. I won't even pretend I did it good. But yes, that was the death of Sigma. Do I have like a little icon now that says like I died? That I done fucked up? I don't. Which kind of bums. Oh, and they actually give me a dead ending. This is now a question mark. I can come here now. This is the episode that never ends. Sure. Luna and I stepped out of a... Okay, I'll fast forward to the bit where... As I adjust myself from my sofa. I'll fast forward to the bit where, like,
you chose ally,
shit
right?
blacks out.
Are you You sound... What?
The dialogue was different. I'm a... Sure that was okay? Yeah, of course. Phi did too. You sound pretty sure of yourself. Oh, it's not confidence. I already know. Let's just go have a look, shall we? We'll know pretty quick whether I know anything or not.
Okay, let's go.
Well, the dialogue's already different, so...
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Okay, so this is the same. I keep forgetting I have to press A on this. I'm too busy drinking my water.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
What the hell, Phi? Why'd you choose Betray? You chose Ally before!
I see. So you remember it too? The other round 2.
What? That wasn't even close to the response I'd expected. It felt anticlimactic? Hey, hold on a minute here. You know? You remember how I chose Betray last time in the round 2?
Yeah, of course. Why do you think I chose betray this time? Don't you remember what I said? That I'd make you pay?
Yeah, I do remember that. Except I picked ally the first time, so I was real confused. But fuck it, we'll go with it. Then, this is you making me pay?
Yes.
Wait. No, that doesn't make any sense. Something wasn't right. How could we both know about an earlier round 2? How could there have been an earlier round 2? Was it some sort of alternate history? What the hell was I thinking? That was a conspiracy theory shit. If you only know what game you were in. Yes, it is. Even if there was some point an alternative timeline or universe or whatever, there was no way I could know what happened in it. No way could I know. At least I didn't think there was any way I could know. But if I could, then how? I remembered Phi choosing ally, then scowling at me when I broke my promise and swearing revenge.
That was not a smart move, Sigma. I won't forget this. I'll make sure you pay, even if it's the last thing I do.
Latin, 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 Latin. Why did I know that? Perhaps more importantly, why did Phi remember it? It's a good question. What the hell did any of this mean? It happened before, hadn't it? During round 1 of the AB game when I was playing against Alice. I'd seen something. Phi and I had chosen betray. But for some reason I'd seen a reality where we'd chosen ally instead. Suddenly I realized that I wasn't alone. I looked up to see Luna, Clover, and Kay. They all began to speak at once.
What happened?
Why did you choose betray, Phi?
Yeah, you're the only one who didn't vote ally.
Phi looked away and scowled. For several long moments her eyes stared off into the distance, and I could also see her mind working. Finally she sighed and spoke.
Right. Well, I've got 9 points now.
Oh, you're not fucking leaving this time.
So sorry, but I'm out of here.
Huh? What do you mean?
Do I really have to explain it? I'm leaving. Through the number 9 door.
Hey! Wait! I scrambled around in front of her and threw my arms out.
You're in my way. Move.
No. I'm not letting you go! What happened to you? I didn't think you were the kind of person who'd ditch the rest of us so you could get away.
When someone betrays your trust, feels like a part of you dies. For me, I guess it was the part that cared. I don't think you have even the slightest idea what that feels like.
Betrays your... Wait, are you saying...
Whatever. Just get out of my way.
No, I'm not moving!
I see. Then you leave me no choice.
As she spoke, Phi bent down and did some more fucking ninja moves. Like, seriously, how does she jump higher than a person? Are we not bringing this up? She fucking leapt over me and shot up into the air and over my head. I spun around to see her standing next to the number 9 door, her hand on the lever. You!
Nice try.
She grinned and tightened her grip on the lever.
Plaudite, acta est fabula.
What the hell's that?
It's Latin. Applaud. The play has ended. That's what it means.
Latin?
See you later.
Wait! Stop! I felt myself speaking before I even knew what the words were. Oh, it's what she said, but I can't remember how she phrased it. Lapsum semel occasionum non ipsem protest lupita reprehendere. let me bask in what I've just said, as I've probably offended the last of the Byzantine people. Elapsum semel occasionem non ipse protest lupiter reprehende. Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity. Are you sure this is how you want it to end? What about the nonary game? Zero, the bombs! We still don't know the truth about any of it. If you leave now, we never will. Is that really what you want?
Fine.
If I slowly let go of the lever. Hey! You. Look, I'm sorry about betraying you. I'm honestly not sure why I did it.
Forget about it. This time you chose ally and I chose betray. I think we're even.
What are you talking about?
What the fuck is going on, Clover? I don't know. I'm just here for the shits and giggles, I think. That's why I keep coming back.
When did you betray her? Are you talking about round 1?
No. We aren't talking about round 1.
Just drop it. There's no point. I doubt they'd understand even if you did tell them.
Yeah. You're right.
I don't get it.
You're not meant to.
Well, at least it seems Phi has decided to remain.
You've really changed your mind?
Yeah, I'll stick around a little longer. Like he said, I can't leave until we figured out what's going on.
The AB game will continue until someone opens the number 9 door. If someone reaches 9 BP and doesn't open the door, the game will keep going.
Oh man, that's a relief. Please don't scare us like that again.
The Ambidex gates have closed.
Can I just check where we are on the... Okay, we're still in the middle one.
Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are required to open the gates.
Something tells me this is the last round.
There is no set limit on usage of the star keys. The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
As many times as we want, huh? And that means...
As long as you have the star keys, you can play the AB game as many times as you want.
You probably won't be allowed to play it continuously, however. There's a period of time between when the doors open and when the polling ends.
Based off the last 2 rounds, I think it's about 45 minutes long.
So you can repeat the game once every 4 to 5 minutes or so.
Oh, that's right.
What?
Didn't Zero Jr. say something about that?
As soon as the game's closed, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. Compare and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Oh yeah. What are your bracelets, guys? Looks like I'm a red solo.
I'm a magenta pair. Me too. That means we'll be a team this time. I think we'll do great.
Yeah. Who's gonna be my partner then? I'm a cyan pair.
They do not appear to be here. I, for instance, am a yellow pair.
Wait a second. If Luna and Clover are a magenta pair, Vi's a cyan pair and Kay's a yellow pair, who the hell am I supposed to partner up with?
The cyan pair, I imagine.
Vi and her mysterious partner.
How'd you figure that?
Sigma, what colors are added together to create cyan?
Green and blue, right?
What color would you get by adding your red to that?
Brown, probably. Red, green, and blue would be white.
Exactly.
So you're saying the next set of chromatic doors are going to be white?
Yes,
How do you know?
because I have seen them. After leaving the archives, we found a warehouse very similar to this one.
Well, that would have been nice to know previously, but I guess with all the excitement, we just didn't.
In it was a set of white doors. Well, to be precise, a set of doors which radiated white light.
Boop, 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 boop. You have to walk with a blinky sound.
Yeah, I saw him too. After we were finished in the garden, we went to the same warehouse he's talking about.
I don't remember going there. Maybe I did and I'm just dumb.
They had the same little lock thingies. I'm 100% sure they're the next chromatic doors. What about the people back in the infirmary? Do they know about the white doors?
Yes, if we exclude Quark from their number, then I believe they do.
I wonder what colors they are.
As far as pairs go, we're missing a cyan and a yellow.
If Sigma's a red solo, then we should have a green solo and a blue solo back in the infirmary.
Well, I'm going back to the infirmary. Kind of worried about Alice and Quark. I'll go too.
As will I.
Oh, that's right. Wait, guys. There's something I need to tell you.
Huh? What is it?
Go on.
I meant to say something earlier, but I guess there wasn't just much of the other stuff going on. I looked at Phi. She nodded back. See, the truth is...
What?
Oh no! You found another bomb?
Yeah,
Where?
in the garden.
No, that's not possible. We didn't see anything like that.
Yeah, I didn't see one when I investigated it in the other timeline.
Could you have missed it?
No! No way! We checked every part of that room.
There was a number on this one, too. It said 1. Since the one we found in the crew quarters said 3 on it,
You
well...
think there might be a third bomb out there somewhere?
I think there's a good chance.
I'ma be pissed if we go back and it's
Very
in the
well.
infirmary.
We should split up and find this other bomb. It could be anywhere.
Yeah, I agree.
But even if we do find it, what are we supposed to do?
That is a concern for later. At the moment, our primary concern should be finding it.
You can't fight an enemy you can't see, after all.
Precisely.
Well, in this timeline, we got the thing to defuse them.
All right, I'll head back to the infirmary and let everybody else know.
Please.
How about we set a time to meet back here, just in case? The time we have left until the chromatic doors open is... let's see...
Quite a bit, actually.
1 hour and 57 minutes.
I think approximately half of that should be enough. When we have 1 hour remaining, we should meet back at the infirmary. Acceptable?
That sounds good to me. Right. I'll tell the others, too.
Good. Let's go! Be real bad if that was in the generator. And the generator also goes kaboom. Because it's a fusion reactor or a fission reactor. It's neither of those, it's an annihilation reactor. It does nuclear things, okay? Cut me some slack, there's a lot of shit happening right now. Warehouse B. These are the white doors that Kay and Clover were talking about. Yeah, there's a lock thing. No question that these are chromatic doors, I guess.
So it seems.
Ah! What? When did you...
I've been here the whole time.
Seriously? I didn't notice you at all.
Oh, I guess your hearing's starting to go. How sad.
So what do you want? Why are you stalking me?
I'm not stalking you. I just followed you here.
That's pretty much the same thing. But how did you do it? You were totally silent. Are you Batman?
I already told you I'm not. Remember? Back in the AB room when we met?
Yeah, but you're too good at doing fucking sick jumps for me to disprove that fact. Yeah, actually. That's the twist. Fi is actually Batman. That's what all this is. I don't know about any of the other physics bending shit, but Fi is definitely Batman. You also jump super high, all the way to the ceiling.
Right. Aren't you curious about that graffiti?
Graffiti? Oh, yeah, that. Memento mori. If the lion ate the sun. Memento mori is also Latin, but I don't know what it means. I just know what Latin does. Fi's normally good at these. I don't know, because I'm rearranging the letters again. Did a kid write that or what?
Why do you say that?
Well, they managed to spell ninth wrong. Who puts an E in there?
You're right.
Then again, maybe it means something.
Do you know what it means? The Latin part.
Hey now, give me a little credit. Even I know what memento mori means. You see it all over the place. As far as I know, it translates to something like be aware of death or remember your mortality. Never forget that we all die someday. Sigma's voice has changed, but you know what? It's because I need to keep drinking. I guess it's some sort of cautionary thing.
What about the other part?
It's exactly what it says on the tin, right? Some sort of conditional about lions and suns. Anything come to mind?
No, nothing. Nothing at all. What about you?
Me? Huh. Well, let's see. Memento mori, if the ninth line ate the sun. Remember our mortality, or if the ninth line ate... Can I get like an actual translation on memento mori? Google, can you provide me with answers? Memento mori, remember death. Remember death if the ninth lion ate the sun. Memento mori, if the ninth lion ate the sun. I repeated the words over and over in my head, but nothing. Whatever they meant, it was beyond me. But perhaps Phi. Latin.
Huh?
Don't you know Latin? Maybe you can figure more of it out.
Well, I know a little. More than most people, I guess, but I'm not an expert.
Then how'd you know that phrase? Elapsum sumal occasionem no ipse protest lupta reprehende. I'm aware I'm butchering that every time I pronounce it, and to be fair, I feel like it's only getting worse.
Oh, that. That's from, this.
She unpinned the brooch from her chest as she spoke and held it out to me. I hesitated for a moment, then took it.
Look at the back.
I turned it over. Elapsum sumal occasionem no ipse protest lupta reprehende. So I guess the I is pronounced like a J in Latin, huh?
Yeah.
What is this?
A memento of my late mother. Well, I guess it's something like a memento.
What does that mean?
She died right after I was born. I was raised by foster parents, and they told me where the brooch had come from. Apparently, it was the only thing my mother had left behind.
How did she die? That's something we'll probably find out, actually, in a second thought. Never mind. The thing is covered in scratch marks as well. What about your father?
Don't have one. I guess you could say I was a bastard. I never saw his face, and I don't know his name.
It's gonna be like... my brain just went, oh, it's K. Okay. I don't know why. I just get this vibe that someone here has to be Alice. Why have I got Alice on the brain? She's fucking nowhere else. But someone here has to be Fi's dad.
I don't even know if he's alive.
Oh. I couldn't think of anything else to say, so I just handed her back the brooch.
That phrase got to be almost like a prayer for me. Whenever I had to make a tough decision, I'd say it to myself. Sometimes I'd just repeat it over and over like a chant. Before long, I had it memorized.
She got it memorized.
Got me interested in Latin, and I started studying the language. Lapsum semel occasionum non ipsi protest Jupiter reprehendere. Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity. Sounds nice, doesn't it? But it seems kind of funny now. I mean, look at us. We've done what Jupiter can't. We can find our lost opportunities. That's why I followed you here. I thought it would be a good idea to talk to you about all this. Alone.
Yeah, I agree.
There's something else we need to do too, though.
Find the number 2 bomb?
Exactly. So we should get going. I'm pretty sure the bomb isn't in here. There's nowhere to hide it. So...
You're saying we should go somewhere else?
Yeah. Well, come on, don't just stand there. We need to get a move on.
Without waiting for a reply, she turned and started toward one of the exits. I followed. I'm probably gonna have to split this into 2, but I don't quite know where yet. Looking at this timer. The archives! Where Kane... Well, I know Kay came, but I can't remember who else came. The archives. Good place to hide a bomb. Now, where the hell do we start looking?
I doubt it really matters. If it's here, we'll find it eventually.
So, what about that Jupiter stuff?
We can talk while we look. Now get started.
I turned to a corner of the room and began to look while Fi spoke.
I'll start with the conclusion I've come to. Our consciousnesses seem to be able to jump through time. No, sorry. Through time isn't really accurate. It's more like we move through worlds.
Worlds?
Yes. I don't mean physical planets in this case. Talking about a whole different universe, really. Parallel worlds.
What?
Do you know about the many worlds interpretation?
Well, again, I do. Sigma might be a bit slow. Well, kinda. I think I've heard of it once or twice.
Oh, well, I'll just explain it. Let's say, I don't care what it is, but could you move? Scratch your head, cross your arms, put your hands on your hips. Anything?
I had no idea what this was supposed to explain, but I did as she asked. How about this? Is this okay?
That's fine. You put your hands on your hips just now, right? But you could have chosen to clap your hands or cheer. Now, maybe there are other Sigmas in other worlds who did all of those things. All of these worlds and realities are branching off from one another. The choices you could have made Branched off from the moment you decided what you were going to do just now.
You're just explaining the game to me, Fi. Okay, we're still here.
Every moment you make a decision, another universe branches off, on and on into infinity. Each of those branches is an alternate world. A world where a version of you did something different. Haven't you ever thought about what life would have been like if you'd made different choices?
Oh, all the time.
What if you'd gone to this high school instead of that one? What if you hadn't started a study group? What if you hadn't told that girl you liked her? What if? What if? But are those what ifs really just what ifs? Or are there other worlds out there where you did those things? Anyway, that's the many worlds interpretation in a nutshell. I've simplified it a lot. Doesn't have to be human actions, though. I just used your actions to make the explanation easier to grasp. The actions of a cat, the flight of a bee, the movement of a microorganism, even fluctuations in air temperature. All these can change history.
The flap of a butterfly's wings cause a tornado somewhere else. Oh wait, that's a different theory. With the same principles, I guess. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on a second here. I'll let microorganisms slide, but there's no way that air is conscious or anything.
Can you say for sure that you are?
What?
All of your actions are caused by the cells in your brain. If we go down a little further, then you could say all of your actions are the result of atoms or electrons, or smaller particles we haven't even discovered yet.
Nah, Sigma's actions are dictated by some idiot sat on a couch playing video games.
Are those atoms and electrons still you making a decision? At that level, how different are you from the air? I'd say not much. Human existence is just one part of reality. Falling in love is like a tulip blossoming. A tulip blossoming is like a tornado forming in South America. See what I'm saying? The only thing that really matters is the action of the most elementary particles of matter. That's where history happens. That's where universes branch out.
Do you feel like you learned
Hey,
something?
you stopped. Are you done with that shelf?
Oh, no, not yet.
Well, keep looking while I talk. How familiar are you with quantum physics?
Oh boy! We're going real hard on this science lesson, aren't we?
Never mind, don't answer that. I'll try and keep it simple for you.
I liked it better when this game made dick jokes.
Let's see. Hey, hand me that box, will you?
This one? Sure. I handed the box I'd been examining over to her. She set it down on the desk and opened the top.
Also... Ah, there's a stuffed lion over there.
Oh my god, well she's gonna explain Schrodinger's cat to me. With an actual plush lion.
Perfect. He's part of Felidae, too.
Felidae? With that, she grabbed the lion and tossed it unceremoniously into the box. Just took a weight and an ink jar and put them next to the lion.
All right. Everything's ready.
Ready?
Remember that book in the crew quarters about Schrodinger's cat? It relates to all this stuff I've been talking about. Anyway, come look at the box.
What about looking for the...
This'll only take a minute. Now look.
I shrugged and peered into the box.
What do you see?
Well, there's a stuffed lion.
From now on, that's a cat. A living cat. This is important. Got it?
Yeah, it's a cat, meow.
Oh, man. This again?
Sorry. I can't help it.
I find that hard to believe. Ugh. Fine. Maybe I can just ignore it.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
All right. What else do you see?
Oh wait, that's not even a pond. Pond? Oh, there's not even a pound. And a jar of ink. I was like...
Right. Now the weight is going to be radioactive material. and the jar of ink is full of poisonous gas.
What? I'm kidding out of it. I'm kidding out of here.
Idiot. It's not really full of gas. This is just hypothetical. Imagine that it's full of gas. So, what's the weight?
Radioactive material.
And the jar of ink?
It's full of poison gas.
Exactly. Good work. Now, there's one other thing you need to know about the jar. If it's struck by any of the alpha particles the radioactive material emits, it'll break. These particles are emitted randomly, but there's a 50% chance that one of them will come into contact with the jar over the course of an hour. So let's close the lid. And pretend an hour has passed. Here's the question. Is the cat inside of the box alive or dead? You can't open the box to check. And you can't hit the box. Obviously, you can't shake it either. It's also been soundproofed, so the cat could be howling up a storm in there and you'd never know. Basically, you have no idea what's going on inside the box.
Until you look in the box.
Do you remember what happens if the alpha particles hit the jar?
Yeah, the gas breaks out and the cat dies. Man, Schrodinger was an asshole. It breaks the gas fills the box, the cat inhales it, and death will whisk her away.
And what if the jar doesn't break?
The cat lives to tell the tale.
Haha. And what are the chances of either of those things happening?
About 50%.
Uh-huh. So, what's your answer? Is the cat alive or dead?
Flip a coin. I can't possibly know.
Then guess. It's not hard. Alive or dead?
It's dead, Jim. Take its stuff. The world's a harsh place for a cat. I have a feline, the poor kitty's dead.
Nope. You're wrong.
It's alive?
That's wrong too.
The idea is it's both alive and dead until you open the box. And what's the right answer?
The answer is that it's in a state where it is neither dead nor alive.
It's both, it's neither. It's not one or the other's the point. What? How does that make any sense?
It's an extrapolation of something we see at the atomic level. We don't know if an atom is spinning upward or downward until we measure it. Before it's measured, those two possibilities coexist. But as soon as the measurement is taken, obviously, only one possibility is the truth. That's what's happening with the alpha particles. Since we can't know when they were emitted or where, we only know the probability that they'll impact the jar. Because we can't observe anything that's happening in the box, that becomes the entire system. In other words, the box is like the atom. We don't know how the cat's life or death situation has resolved itself until we look at it. Until we do, it's just a bunch of possibilities. Do you get it? If the cat in the box is possibilities.
And it's both alive and dead.
Right. So, let's open the lid. And when we do, all the possibilities will collapse into a single truth. Meow. What a relief, huh? Looks like the cat's alive. Anyway, that's Schrodinger's cat. The many worlds interpretation is one theory for explaining that weirdness.
So there's another world out there where this cat died?
Yeah, that's the idea.
Well, I hope you feel like you learned
It's like
something.
that cat tick of yours cleared up.
Yeah. Well, your story was pretty insane.
Insane?
You don't think so? Just the idea of something being alive and dead at the same time. And if the moment the lid opened determines whether or not the cat's dead, then... It's almost like events in the future can determine the past. I mean, the cat doesn't die when you open the lid, so it must have already been dead.
Exactly.
Did I read that right? I mean, the cat doesn't die when you open the lid, so it must have already been dead. Yeah, so I still like wondering why choosing to betray Alice in the first game. The first round.
You've experienced it, haven't you?
What on earth are you talking about?
Think back. Remember round 2 of the AB game? When you chose Betray, what was my vote?
Ally.
But what happened this time?
I chose Ally and you chose Betray.
Right. And both times, I put in my vote a full minute before the deadline. When did you push the button?
Literally the last second. Right before the deadline.
I see. Well, that makes this a little easier to explain. If you chose Betray, then my vote was Ally. If you chose Ally, then my vote was Betray. But I made my choices a whole minute before you made yours. Don't you think that's strange? You do see what I'm saying, don't you?
That my choice in the future altered your action in the past?
Yeah. From your perspective, there's no other way to interpret it.
But from her perspective, her actions may have changed what I do in the future. Time travel is fucking weird and you should never do it. Now that I've thought about it, round 1 have been the same. When I'd chosen Ally, Alice had chosen Betray. When I'd chosen Betray, she'd done the opposite.
Look at this die. I found it over there. Let me give you one last example.
As she spoke, she tossed the die into the box and quickly shut the lid.
All right. Answer this question. What number is the die on?
We'll go with 4. Has to be 4.
Okay. I'm going to open the lid. Good job.
I'm a fucking psychic!
You got it right.
That was just a fluke.
Was it?
Huh?
Let's think about what was going on before I opened the lid. What number was the die on?
4, of course.
Haven't you been paying attention? The die is still a collection of atoms, isn't it? I don't think you can reasonably suggest that it was made of some different kind of matter.
Wait, so you're saying that before you opened the lid, the die was all the numbers?
Uh-huh. That's one way to look at it, at least.
And then when you opened the lid, it was just one number.
Or it might have become that number when you declared which one it was.
Huh? Wait, what do you mean?
Your choice in the future has an effect on the past.
That's crazy. My head
Anyway,
hurts.
that's all I wanted to say. We got a little off topic there, but I think I made my point. Reality separates off into an infinite number of branches for each and every possibility. You and I seem to be able to jump from branch to branch. Of course, our bodies aren't doing the jumping. Our consciousnesses just sort of dive into other versions of ourselves in other worlds.
Whoa. I think I get it now. That's how you knew my name, right? You jumped from another world. That's how you know all those other things you shouldn't have known.
Yeah, that's the best I can figure out, at least. Unfortunately, it seems like we don't retain all our memories when we jump. Maybe we only remember particularly important things. I'm not sure how it works. But whatever the reason, it seems to be fairly limited. And often, we don't seem to remember jumping at all. Things will just sort of pop up.
That's why when someone asks us how we know X, all we can think of is, I just knew.
Yeah.
What's causing this then? I don't remember ever doing this before, so why would it start now?
If we knew that, I don't think we'd be having so much trouble. It's just,
Just what?
well, pretty sure it has to do with why we're locked up in here.
Yeah, it has to do with the nonnery game.
There's no way this doesn't have something to do with whatever Zero Senior's trying to do. Why would he have left that Schrodinger's cat book in the crew quarters?
You aren't kidding, are you? Maybe this is all some sort of huge Schrodinger's cat experiment. And all 9 of us are locked up inside the box, right? Meow.
And what if you've got it backwards?
Backwards?
We're outside of the box, and the rest of the world is inside.
And the moment we step out of this place...
Yeah. We might be determining the history of the world outside.
No way. I had 1,000 other questions before I could open my mouth to ask them.
Oh, good.
Oh, God.
There you are.
Did something happen?
Yes, we found it.
Found what?
What do you mean, what? What else could we find? The bomb! The other antimatter bomb. The number 2 bomb is in the control room.
Wait, what? Is this it?
Yeah.
This is one of them, all right.
And it's number 2, apparently. Well, at least we found them all now.
No. There could be more. Like Kay said, there might be a number 4 bomb out there. We have no way to know.
Well, aren't you just optimistic? Did you tell anyone else about this, Clover?
Well, not really. But I wasn't the first person to find it.
Who was?
Kay and Luna. After they found it, they came to the infirmary and told the rest of us.
Who was in the infirmary?
Everyone. Tenmyoji and Dio were there. So were Alice and Quark, of course. Although they were still asleep.
So everyone who wasn't asleep knows about the bomb. I see.
Yeah.
There's nobody else here, though. Where'd they all go?
Right after we came here to look at the bomb, they all left. They were going to go look for you two.
What about Alice and Quark?
They're the same. Still sleeping. We checked them out just to be sure, but they seemed fine.
That's good. Fi and I looked at one another and let out a small sigh of relief.
Oh, right. I checked everybody's bracelets when we were in the infirmary. Did you want to know what they were?
Yes, please. It took her only a moment to explain. Alice was a green solo, and Quark was a blue solo. Dio's bracelet made him a yellow pair, and Tenmyoji's was a cyan pair. So what are our options for groups?
The next set of doors to open are going to be the white doors. That means we'll have to mix our colors so that we get white.
Fi laid out what that would mean. Option A. Fi and Tenmyoji would pair it with me. Kay and Dio would pair it with Quark. Clover and Luna would pair it with Alice.
Huh? There's only one option?
Yeah. Any other combinations don't make white.
What about Alice and Quark? Luna said it's gonna be a while until they wake up.
We'll just have to carry them. The secondary doors won't open without 3 bracelets. And if we can't open them...
Yeah, we get penalized.
Exactly.
Don't worry about Alice. I'm on her team.
You saying you can carry her?
Yeah. Well, I can get Luna to help me.
True. I'm sure she'd be happy to help.
What about Quark?
He's on Kay's team. There shouldn't be any issues there.
Well, we still need to figure out what we're gonna do about this bomb. Alice said we should be safe as long as it's not triggered with the remote.
Maybe, but we can't just leave them here forever. I mean, if they go off, then everything in like a couple 100 kilometers is gonna get fried.
Wait, a couple 100 kilometers? What are you talking about? That bomb should only have about as much explosive power as a ton of TNT. Which is nothing to sniff at, but that's nowhere near the kind of yield you're talking about.
It could be. What if these bombs are just like the detonator?
Oh. Oh. You mean there might be a bunch more anti-hydrogen around here somewhere? Yep, right over there.
The reactor.
Yeah. There are supposed to only be 18 antimatter reactors in the whole world. If that's one of them, then there's a lot of anti-hydrogen.
How much is a lot?
3.5 kilograms.
Whoo boy! That's a big bomb. 3.5? That's like 10,000 times more than Alice's 350 milligrams.
If there really is that much, and if it does explode,
Then we would be looking at an explosion roughly 10,000 times more powerful than the bomb dropped on Hiroshima.
Damn, that's quite the bomb. No, that's insane.
Wait, Clover, how did you know that?
know what?
That stuff about antimatter reactors.
Well, that's, during my training, they,
Training for what?
my job?
Ah, of course. I didn't realize waiters these days needed to memorize how many operational antimatter reactors there were in the worldwide. Or how much fuel each one of those reactors might be storing. You don't work at a cafe, do you?
Did you hear about that from Alice?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, she's right then.
And why are you using antimatter reactors at a cafe?
That's, what we call the coffee machines.
What? Are you fucking with me?
I'm telling you the truth. I work at a cafe.
What kind of cafe is this?
It just might, be a kind of fake job to divert attention. I think they call it a cover.
What?
Then what's your real job?
I'm sorry. I really can't tell you anything else.
Why not?
It's classified.
Classified by who?
The government?
The government. You have to fucking take it up with those bitches.
The government?
That's right. Alice said it was her job to eliminate enemies of the state or something. So you two do work together.
Oh no! Check your bracelets. How much time do we have left?
What are you talking about?
How long until the doors open? Come on, quickly!
Damn. We're supposed to have met up 5 minutes ago.
I'm heading back then. Remember, we're supposed to meet at the infirmary. You guys hurry back, okay? Bye!
Hey! You haven't... Damn it. I knew that's what she was going to do. And she's gone. Fine. She's right, you know. We need to get going.
Hold on. I need to check something really quick.
What? Fi, what were you looking at?
Oh, there you are. You're late. What were you doing?
Nothing.
God damn it, why did you have to cut this bit out? This is gonna be the most important part of this game. And I'm gonna have to work it out myself. When we arrived, everyone else was already back. Quark and Alice hadn't left, of course. They were both sleeping soundly. Any traces of madness we'd seen earlier long gone.
Clover told us. You've seen the bomb in the control room.
Yeah, with our own eyes.
So what the hell should we do? That makes 3 bombs.
Well, we have to do something. They're bombs, for God's sake.
There's a quick and simple solution.
Really?
Remember what Alice said?
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate. You see it? Right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
So, if we have the password, we can deactivate them?
Whoa, hold on a second. That's great and all, but we need that password input device she was talking about.
Oh, you mean this one that we got in the control room?
Without that, we're still boned even if we did have the password.
Not a problem. We've resolved that issue.
Huh?
Show them.
I nodded and pulled out my pocket.
That was in the safe in the control room.
Exactly. We didn't have any idea what it was at first, but Fi figured it out. After Clover left, we tested it.
Turned out I was right. It fit perfectly.
Couldn't get it to do anything, though. We plugged in a couple of random characters, but all we got was an error.
Still, I'm sure this is the thing Alice was talking about. We just didn't have the right password.
But why was it in the control room?
Do you think Zero Senior put it here for us?
I'm wondering if this is like the legit ending and we've got to go through all the other endings to get the passwords and then come here and defuse the bombs.
That would suggest it was also Zero Senior who set up the bombs.
Doesn't that seem odd, though? Zero Senior wants us to play the nonary game, right? So why would he set bombs?
Maybe he wants to blow this whole place up if someone commits some crazy violation of the rules?
That doesn't make sense. Our bracelets already have poison in them. If someone breaks a rule, all he has to do is activate their bracelet.
Yeah, you're right. Look at these two posing the exact same way. I've never noticed this until just now, but that's really weird to look at, actually. And these two almost win similar ways.
Well, whatever the case is, there's one thing we can be sure of. The person who set these bombs is one of us. Whether or not that person is also Zero Senior isn't particularly relevant at the moment. But what is relevant is that they know the deactivation password. If we can figure out who that person is and question them.
We can get the password and turn the bombs off.
Exactly. That would be my quick and easy method.
But we don't know who Zero Senior is.
So fess up. Which one of you set the bombs? Not that I expect you to do that. So, we're going to be checking everyone.
Checking us?
Yes. Once they're set, the bombs are controlled by a remote. It stands to reason that whoever set them has that remote.
So you're gonna search us for it?
Yes. But no buts. If you refuse, that implicates you. Do what I say and you'll be fine, assuming you are actually innocent. Understand? No reason to wait. Let's get started. Anyone want to volunteer to go first? No? All right. Let's see.
Wait,
Huh?
you only need to search one person.
What? Why?
Because I figured it out who... Oh, I have? The fuck? I'm sorry, I did what now? I know who did it. The words were out of my mouth before I'd even realized why I was saying them.
How can you... There's no way.
Yeah. Met Fi's gaze and nodded, then turned away. I know who set the bombs. That person. I have no We're doing Phoenix Wright now! Cool! That person! You did it! The room's suddenly silent. This is a get to be continued, isn't it? Yep! For fuck's sake! This is the legit ending, and I've come here first! Why? Fucking... God damn it! Oh, this is making my head hurt, but I finally fucking did it good for once in my life! Oh God, I mean, Dio was definitely holding something in his hand. Like in one of the flashbacks. Like just then, but I have no idea. I have zero clue about what I need to do here. But oh yeah, I never went down this tree. I forget what the choice I made here was. This isn't even like as far as I'm aware, I didn't have like a choice here, did I? Into the CDs. Phone, go away. I'm trying to think. I'm saying that. I should think about this like in between episodes because I've been recording for 2 hours now. Almost. In fact, no, it's just ticking over to 2 hours now, so yeah, this is definitely 2 episodes, and if I'm right in what I'm thinking, I'm probably going to split this at the choice. So, yeah, it's kind of a dick move on my behalf, and I would apologize, but at the same time, cliffhangers are, like, really a thing to do. Even though I did both of them, and I'm just like, I didn't expect it to take as long as it did, quite honestly. But, yeah. My brain's, like, I'm trying to examine all them, like, flashing pictures, and, like, Dio had, like, a remote in his hand, but at the same time, I'm really suspicious of Luna. Like, the answers to the safes are fucking suns and stars and stuff, and her name literally is Latin for space, I think. Maybe. Let me double check my facts before I say that. Luna, goddess, the ancient Roman divine personification of the moon. Well, I mean, space. I've become that personality sphere from Portal. I'm in space! I don't know if I am yet. I don't know whether I can go this way or not. Because I feel like I really remember not being given a choice here. Or like if I've got to do something in particular to go this way. But yeah, I'm just unsure on everything. I'll probably end up going down one of these next time, exploring that and seeing what the hell goes on. I feel like these two are like canon and not canon. I need to do these two because the others are just a bit short and they're the same length as the dead end. So like these two are, well, anything that's longer than the dead end really is probably a legit ending. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I expected to get another ending, but apparently not. Also, there's one shorter than the dead end. I wonder if that's just like a freedom thing. I'm going on far too long for this. Thank you guys for watching these last 2 episodes of Virtue's Last Reward. Let me just, while I'm doing this. Oh, thank God I'm still recording. Whew. I had like an aneurysm that when I almost felt like I had one before we had to, when I realized I had to record another post-comment bit. It was just like, oh, why? Why is this a thing? But, yeah, the fact that I'm still going is good. Anyway, yes, thank you all for watching these last couple parts of Virtue's Last Reward. If you liked the video in any capacity, give the video a like down below. Leave a comment on, I don't know, I really feel like I'm on something with this being suspicious of Luna thing. It's just, as I've said, the space connections seem too real. I also don't know whether that grayscale picture was us on the moon or us in a desert. Could be both, could be neither. I could just be completely wrong about everything. After all, Schrodinger's bullshit has proven that literally everything and nothing can happen. Why? Why am I having like a mini existential crisis thinking about this? That's all by the by. If you want to keep up to date with this series, or Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, which is also running every now and again, consider subscribing to the channel. In theory, YouTube will send you updates as to when those videos are posted. I like to use the word in theory because I don't know what the fuck he's doing these days. Implying YouTube's a person. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I've been Nyx, and I will see you guys next time. Laters!